All right. So we mix up Prada's food. Alright, so I mixed up all of Prada's food on a regular plate. Then we use these so we know it's got the medicine in it. Small amount. And I ignore the band and just take the liquid itself to 8.5. Liquid goes in. Plunger goes back in container. And then, yeah, treat this spoon as like toxic. Yes. She probably won't cooperate. She's used to getting a couple treats on it. So I usually break them up. No. You don't get a whole treat, you little brat. All right, Prada gets the Hills prescription diet. And in the evening, she gets one of these Cobalaquin vitamin B tablets. So the way I've been doing this, I should just get a mini mortar and pestle. But I've just been using this little 1/8 cup, throwing this in a little bowl, crushing it up. All right, do a little more here. Nice and powdery. And then, I don't know, something like this amount. That's maybe a tablespoon and a half. You know, enough that she'll eat it all, but also enough to kind of help dilute out the pill. This one doesn't taste particularly bad. But sometimes she can be a little finicky. Maybe just because she thinks she'll put treats on it if she doesn't want to eat it. Trying to stay away from that, but you can always default to that if necessary. So there's a pill in there. We'll go ahead and mix it in nicely. And then when she finishes this, I'll give her a little more. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I've taken that much out of the can. I'll give her maybe another spoonful once she's done with this. Kind of difficult to say how much she's gonna eat. And yeah, she might, sometimes she'll go right for it. Yeah, she's cooperating tonight. Sometimes you might have to sit and make sure she eats. But Hermes is unlikely to eat this. You know, Dior is shut at the bottom of the stairs right now with her food eating. So the most important thing is just to keep them separate. And then once she's finished her pill and I have more food out for Prada, it doesn't matter. And for the fluticasone, I like to take it out and shake it because I feel like it shakes better. And then it's cat gently between the knees, mask up to cat, depress the inhaler. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 for extra. And I'm kind of gently petting her head with the one hand while I hold it. And I'm counting this little like fluttery bit, like 7 to 10 breaths. He's usually pretty cooperative. Okay, in regards to feeding Bernie, I usually try and use a ceramic dish because she prefers those. Got our Friskies here. Going to do a small-ish amount. Add water. Mix and kind of smash. And like roughly this consistency. Okay. I just use a medicine lid, a pill bottle lid. There's also the mortar and pestle back there. Methimazole. The white tablets. Whole one in the evening, half in the morning. And then her heart pill is a light pink tablet, and that is a half pill in the evening. I will leave them pre-halved. Alright, so we got our 2 pills for the evening. And I just use the bottom of this knife because it's convenient. Like I said, there's the mortar and pestle back here. Okay, and then 8 to 10 drops, roughly, of this omega-3 supplement. And the crushed up pills. I usually just do a little swirl and tap, make sure it gets in there. Give it a good mix. And then now is a good time to administer the fluticasone, although you don't have to do it in that order if you don't want to. But just I like to do it and then put down her food when she's hungry like this, so it's like a reward. And then I reward her with her dinner. And then when she has finished all of the food with her pill in it, which may need like a little water added and stirred so that she finishes it up, I will give her about a half a can total.